It's Thursday, August 18th, and you're listening to Rick's Tape.
They talking crazy to me. They talking crazy to me.
Yesterday it was the quarterback's turn. Today it's the running backs. That's right, it's time to break down my top 5 running backs for Northern Kentucky football in 2011. And starting off at number 1, it's a no-brainer, and that's Ryle running back Travis Elliott. Elliott has more yardage returning in his career than any other running back in Northern Kentucky. He's a hard-nosed runner, runs over top you, he can run by you, and he's a good hitter on the defensive side of the football as well. At number 2, it's Beechwood senior Cameron Vokey. Vokey, a versatile back with big playability. He is a shifty guy. He's a guy who can catch the ball out of the backfield. He makes you miss. He's always capable of hitting the big home run play, returning a punt, a kickoff, whatever it may be. Cameron Vokey is a big part of the Beechwood offense, and expect a lot of fireworks out of him in his senior campaign. At number 3, it's Dixie senior Seth Bruns. Bruns a little bit different in the fact that he's a speed guy. You're not going to see him between the tackles too often. He may not get as many carries as the other backs. He's not a workhorse type of guy, but he doesn't need it to rack up the big yardage. He's another guy capable of hitting the home run. You'll see him on end arounds. You'll see him on screen passes. Once he gets away from those big guys around the line of scrimmage, he can really do some damage when going to the outside with his speed. At number 4, it's Highland senior Jake True, a tough runner. Jake True finally going to get his turn to shine this year in the Highlands offense as the featured back. There will be some young guys that will get mixed in there as well and used in different ways, but True should be the feature back, should see the bulk of the carries. We thought that may be the case last year. He split a lot of them. So this year I think it's really going to be his turn, and he's going to go for over 1,000 yards and just be very, very solid. And he's another guy who's a tough, hard-nosed runner, but he has sneaky speed. He'll run by you, too, if you're not careful. Finally, the most underrated player in Northern Kentucky, and that's Scott senior Ryan Souter. And Souter was fantastic last year, but you didn't hear a ton about him. Scott didn't have a great season, but this kid leaves it all out on the field every single possession. He plays offense, he plays defense, he does it all for the Scott Eagles, but when running the football, he is truly special, and you could only imagine if he had a big offensive line in front of him to run behind and really had some holes, he could do a lot more damage. A lot of the time, he's making guys miss in the backfield and just trying to fight back to the line of scrimmage, but he's very impressive, good speed, good shiftiness, and really tough kid. Very fun to watch. I recommend getting out to see Scott play this year if you've never done so. That wraps it up for my top 5 running backs. Remember, it's week 0 starting tomorrow night. We will be covering the Cooper and Ryle game here on NKySportsBlog.com, but I'll be talking about all of them. Look forward to coverage from all of the Northern Kentucky games this season right here on NKySportsBlog.com.
They talking crazy to me.